Morning light through the tavern door, soft glow dancing on the wooden floor. Fire's low but the embers shine. Another day, another quest to find. There's a frog with a heart so bright, big green grin in the morning light. Controller ready, coffee brewed, backlog waiting in a cheerful queue. From pixel lands to fantasy, we wander far so casually. No rush, no stress, just take a seat. There's magic here in every beat. Oh, welcome to Rogue's Rest, where cozy meets the quest. Grab a chair, stay a while. Frog mascot with the biggest smile. Backlog stacked to the sky, but we'll get there by and by. Come join the tavern vibe. Good games, good hearts, good times. Scroll of games from years gone by. Hidden gems we still must try. From epic fights to farming days, we laugh our way through pixel haze. Safe and chill, a comfy space. Friendly faces, steady pace. No grind alone, no lonely run. We level up together, one by one. From retro nights to brand new lands, adventures waiting close at hand. The hearth is warm, the chat is bright. We'll game until the stars ignite. Oh, welcome to Rogue's Rest, where cozy meets the quest. Grab a chair, stay a while. Frog mascot with the biggest smile. Backlog stacked to the sky, but we'll get there by and by. Come join the tavern vibe. Good games, good hearts, good times. Lanterns glow, the morning grows. Every hero needs a home. If you're searching for a place, you just found your safe space. Welcome to Rogue's Rest. Yeah, this is where we quest. Cozy tavern energy, level up in harmony. Backlog high, spirits higher. Gather round the pixel fire. Come join, don't roam alone. Rogue's Rest feels like home.
Good morning, everybody. Happy whatever day of the week it is. Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Oh. There we go. Oops, if I turn off the music there. Alright. So yeah, I think I left it at an awkward place yesterday. We had just killed / banished Mephisto. And now we're meeting Tyrael at the Tree of Whispers. And I believe that our character's plan is to burn the tree to save Lorath. So not quite sure how that's gonna work out, but let's see what happens. Whoa, what is this? Check out whatever this purple mark is real quick.
I can tell you're a good father. Like mine.
All these numbers are so boring.
They're just as important to a smith as a hammer. You'll never make a living if you don't learn how to balance a book, Faye.
I guess.
I have no idea what that's all about. Oh, I don't think we ever looked at all of our equipment. Seems pretty good. How is this in comparison to our 16? So we lose a bunch of resist to all, but we gain a bunch of damage and a bunch of life. For right now, we'll do that. That's fine. We're going to be replacing all this stuff super fast anyway. Okay, where's the tree? Where you at, tree? Over here? Yep.
The Whisper said someone would come for Lorath, a man who is not quite man. You must be Tyrael.
And you must be the witch he told me of, Thaisa. A shame to meet under these circumstances.
Aisha? That's how you say that? I thought that was Thaisa. Thaisa? I don't know. Aisha was not how I would pronounce that. Anyway, we've come to burn the tree. Will you try to stop us?
The tree has bidden me to stop you, but I will not.
I thought the witches of Hawazar served the tree unto death. Why the change of heart?
My service condemned many souls to suffer. Then it was my turn, on a slab in Mount Sivo. It seemed just. And yet, Lorath spared me. I have carried this debt long enough. To him, to the others. Let fire settle it.
Then we thank you, Thaisa. We'll go when you're ready, friend.
That time he
Go.
said Thaisa.
Bring them peace.
Maybe I misheard it the first time. So, wait a minute. If we burn the tree, how do we get stuff?
Lorath's made a deal. You cannot redeem him. He is ours.
Cannot be redeemed. Ours.
There he is.
Ours. cannot be.
His soul is lost, in such pain. I will prepare the torch.
Sacrilege! You can't! We only took what he promised, what was owed!
And what is Lorath owed? You have his memories. You know what he gave to protect this world, time and time again. We are indebted to him, beyond hope of repayment. Mercy is all we can offer now. And each of you will share in it. En Basul Bine. Take the torch. Set him free.
What about the loot? His eyes were moving. It was creepy.
I keep thinking of that day I walked into his cabin. I brought him into this mess.
No one brings Lorath into anything. You know that. He made a choice, despite what it would cost him. Just as all Haradrim do. And I love them for it. They fought for a world that has no right to exist. A world forever trapped between heaven and hell. She created this sanctuary. Even though she knew that all of it, could be swept away at any moment. But she believed someone would choose to walk in her footsteps. Someone would stand in defiance of fate itself and protect this fragile world. You could call madness. I call it hope.
Such a cool looking city. Cool. Okay, well now I feel like I should have I should have kept the stream going for like another 15 minutes yesterday. My bad, guys, my bad. Sweet. So we are now done with wait, what? Well, these are bonus objectives. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so now we're done with the story. Now we can go into the end game. So we need to hit level 70 first, which then opens up the Paragon points. And then we can start grinding for gear. And I think we can follow these objectives to kind of get there. These are kind of your loose guide, I believe. How many points do we have? We can get the Spooter Buddy. Spooter Buddy! Yeah. Mr. Tickles. Sweet. Okay. A very important chat. Had to be done. Alright. So we can claim this stuff. Claim rewards. Player titles. Okay, it's fine. Archetype cache, XP, and Smoldering Ashes. Okay. Upgrade when improving glyphs. Interesting. Sure. A bunch of stuff here already, which is great. Okay, so I was reading the war plans, which include the tree and hell tides, I believe, or what we should do right off the gate. Which I think we'll need to do hell tides anyway to hit 70. Then we'll kind of go from there. Okay. Cool, man.
You look well, my friend. A welcome sight indeed, after everything. Come, I have something to show you.
Okay, so before we talk to him, get all this XP. Right. Forceful Tuning Prism. Okay, no idea what that is. Spur of Mastery. Okay. That's pretty good, but it's only 4 charm slots. So we want to keep our eye out for set charms that do... So we'll be pulling these off once we hit 70, and we'll stash them for whatever next character we level up. And then we want to keep our eye out for, I think it was Slaughter? Yeah, Slaughter and Shadow, if we stick to this build. Okay. And I have no idea what to put our points into, so we'll just save that for right now. Tuning prisms, whatever that means. Some axe. Okay. Ominous crystal greatsword. Yo. 2100 max life. While standing still. Being 25% increased damage against distant enemies for 2 seconds. I feel like what we have on is better. Something here, chat. Okay, reanimation is not one of the legendary affixes we're after, so... yeah. I guess we'll just... I mean, until 70, I guess we just continue to equip whatever's best. So, let me dump these in there. Let's dump this stuff in here. I wonder if there is... is there a way for us to sell all of this? Or combine them, maybe? Maybe we can combine them in the cube. All right, let's talk to Tyrael here. And I think we're gonna get a explanation of all of the new stuff. Quite a map.
I've carried this scrap of parchment since I first came to Sanctuary. It's as complete a map as I could manage.
Impressive. What are the pins?
Corruption, incursions, the tides of hell. All that Mephisto has left in his wake. All that we must now contend with.
195 streams.
The war for Sanctuary is far from over.
Dang, that's a lot of streams. War for Sanctuary. Okay. At the war plan table, create a war plan to purge the remnants of hatred from Sanctuary. Build your war plan by choosing activities. The higher the rarity, the greater reward. Complete all chosen activities to claim rewards from the war chest. War plans grant activity experience and unlock new ways to modify activities. Okay. Wow. That was a... what? That's a lot. I'm going to save the side quest till we're 70. In case they continue to give us uniques and legendaries. Let's go over here and talk to the cube. Whoa. Add affix. Okay, here we go. Roger cube to transmute items and materials. Cube is the foundation of transmutation. You can select a recipe to transmute items. Try different recipe combinations to create the most powerful item. Transmutations can be influenced by tuning prisms. Found around Sanctuary and stored in your consumables tab. Transfigure item. Grants a random modification of great possibilities. Oh. Power reroll. Randomizes the value of the unique power on an ancestral unique item. 3 of the same equipment, talisman, or rune items into a random new type, or new item of that type. Recycle uniques. 3 of the same unique into a new version. Unique or charms. Okay. Upgrade to unique. Transmutes a common equipment item into a random unique. Whoa. Upgrade to legendary. Okay. Reroll a set charm. Craft a unique charm. Dude, amalgamation. Transmute several of the same item to upgrade it. Rune crafting. Holy wow. Okay, this is a lot. Wow. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to read a dissertation on all of that. Okay, so really quick, let's look in here. All right, complete war plans. Okay. Helltides. Visit an occultist. Craft a nightmare dungeon sigil and imprint an aspect. Okay. We need to complete a dungeon in the dismal foothills of Hawazar to earn rewards and unlock access to rank 3. Okay. Obtain bounty caches by completing whispers. Okay. We need to do that anyway. We'll do that. Search the for runes in the Kurast Undercity or around Sanctuary, then socket a rune of ritual and a rune of invocation on an item to create a rune word. Okay. Defeat the Blood Maiden, that's also in Helltides. And complete a run of the Kurast Undercity with max attunement on expert or higher. Okay, so we need to do Helltides and caches. Simple enough.
Now then,
all right, let's check out the war planes
where
here.
would you begin?
Face the infernal hordes. Enter the nightmare dungeon and complete it. Conquer a nightmare dungeon. Okay. Also activate your own infernal compass. Oh man. Helltide activity. Okay, so we need to do this. Then we can unlock this. Alright, let's do a nightmare dungeon, I guess.
We agree. The plan is set.
Into the nightmare dungeon. Where is the... Oh, we can just teleport to it. Well, that's cool. Alright. Let's talk to the occultist here real quick. Sure. Oh, we don't have this stuff. Okay, never mind. Craft sigil.
Auspicious omen.
Oh, we can salvage charms. Okay, hold up. We need to keep all those yellow ones, but
This should be
I think we can
interesting.
safely dunk all of the blue. Salvage seals. It gave us a Roderick resin used to craft charms and seals. Okay, so I think it's intended that we blow up. Yeah, kind of like gear. Kind of like gear. Okay. Cool. Enchant item. Okay.
May you find your way
That's
back.
the re-rolling, I think. Imprint an aspect. Okay, we can't afford this yet. Alright. Yeah, let's go do this. See what happens. Really quick, let me take a look here. Oh, we're dying. It's fun. Val, you're making this really difficult. Just saying. Should I be putting points? Okie dokie. Well, looks like we're doing enough damage, so that's good. Good sign.
Let's see what you got.
Chests everywhere. Oh, okay. Gotta keep our eyes open for that. Have a cow, dude. Okay, so I already like the war plans, because now that I think about it, rather than trying to just figure out what's the best thing to spam, the war plans keep things fresh by making you do different things, which is awesome. Because that's one of the burnout points of Diablo, or at least for me, was, you know, there's always one thing that's better to spam than the others. You just get tired of spamming. Very cool that there is some alternate options here. Irritation? We're full already? Wow, that was fast. Oh, I never emptied my inventory from before. Derp. We'll be back.
Pity to break another's work.
I think if there's an in-game build for this playstyle, I think we may just stick with it. I love the animation. Is just
Over here! Help!
curious what some of the other builds are like, though, and the other abilities. Already in here, that's great. Anchor guy. Absolutely destroyed that dude. Awesome. Oh. Okay. That's one of our activities done. Quick look through here for upgrades. %, movement speed. I feel like this one is really good, this steadfast. Hey Benji, happy Thursday to you. Good morning. Crit strike damage, max life by a lot. There's so many things. We need to sell these fish. Tuning prism, tuning prism, tuning prism. Okay. And then we have keys. So nightmare sigil, nightmare sigil. Tributes. That's for the Undercity. Okay. Is my back any better today? A little bit. A little bit. I'm probably going to end up having to skip exercise today, just to be safe.
Let's go.
Little gremlin right here decided to become a wall last night. A wall I could not pass. Gandalf kitty. Okay. So, we just need to run around and do stuff. Kill stuff. Yeah. Let's do it. I did get my paint commission done last night, but I did not have enough time to, unfortunately, to play any of Vampire Crawlers. Maybe tonight. Actually, it'll probably be Saturday. Let's be real. Plan on actually taking some time to just chill this weekend. Not a whole lot, but some. Still have a bunch of videos I want to make for Crimson Desert. That's the one. Obviously my coffee's not kicked in yet this morning. Netflix and chill. Vampire Crawlers and chill. I don't know. Stuff just comes through. Good. Good. Portal Invasion. Oh, it has 3 minutes left. No idea what's happening, but we'll stay here and do it. That sounds cool. Well, I can safely say that so far this expansion way better than the last one, in my opinion. And I'm finding this class to be more fun than the Spiritborn or whatever was at release for the last expansion. Spiritborn was super OP in the last expansion before they finally fixed it. The story alone in this expansion was worth the expansion cost. And so far I'm liking what I see for endgame stuff. So what we're doing right now is what's called war plans, which is kind of a more structured approach to the endgame that I think, at least my initial impression is, it's meant to keep you from burning out running the same stuff over and over and over again, which I think is pretty cool. We're actually doing our first war plan right now. I gotta check our gold for this. I think we just have to open on one chest. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. It doesn't tell me. Okay. I'm sure it'll pop up once we open up a chest. Oh, it's right there. Duh. Collect Eber and Cinders. Open a tortured gift. You're hearing a lot of Blizzard actually cook this time. That's good. They needed to. It's unfortunate that it took them so long to fix the game. And I say that from the perspective of you know, just how it was received in general. I personally liked the original release. Thought it was fine. The story was great, as always. The gameplay wasn't, you know, the greatest, but it was good. It was fun. But it did not, a majority of people did not feel that way, though. It's kind of like 3. I mean, when 3 came out, it wasn't really all that well received, and then, you know, they finally turned it into a really good game. So, which I just, you know, I kind of figured was going to happen with this too. Took them, what, 2 years, 3 years? I don't even know how long this game's been out. Oh no, the Helltide's going to end in 5 minutes? Oh, we're not going to get enough for a chest. I think we need 200? Oh, we only need 75. Open a tortured gift. Alright. Oh. Great. Oh. Nice. You'll never forget the "don't you guys have phones" incident? Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be an internet meme for decades. For decades. It's made even funnier for the fact that, like, I know what they were going for when they said it, but it just... not the way you go about it. It's just not. No. Sure. Sure. It's really hard to take these boots off. They're level 39 though. No damage, shadow resistance. Okay. These in here.
A hard-fought battle indeed.
We got unique pants from that? What? Okay. Dang. Wow. Let's see what we got. Sashes of the Wretched. Summon a tortured wretch when your current life drops below 55% of your max life. Enemies taunted by the tortured wretch take increased damage. Interesting. We lose a ton of resist all elements if we put this on. But gain a lot of stats, so sure. What do we get for the helmet? Willpower, armor, we lose 600 life. Brimstone explosions are 50% larger. Okay. I don't know what that means, but that sounds gnarly. 3 more levels and we're max level. That's awesome. I'm so excited to see what the end game build feels like. Tiny child, you are in the way, you know that? Ring. All resist, max life, attack speed, shadow damage. Hex increases your crit strike chance against an enemy by 12% per stack. Go. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Now then, where would you begin?
Now we have a new nightmare dungeons. What is it? What are some of these things? So as we complete war plans, we get XP, and then we can unlock passives. Waking spoils. After completing a nightmare dungeon, a war's bounty chest will spawn that grants additional rewards. While in a nightmare dungeon, slaying an enemy while empowered by a shrine traps their soul within you. When the shrine buff expires, all trapped souls escape and spawn around you as renewed enemies. Treasure goblins have a small chance to drop a nightmare sigil with the treasure breach affix. Kill 30 elites across nightmare dungeons to reveal a heraldric altar. Activating it results in one of the following outcomes: summon elites, summon treasure goblins, summon the butcher, gain riches, or terrible misfortune. Obviously we're gonna have to go for that. That sounds amazing. Heraldric altars are replaced with goblin altars that only summon treasure goblins. Whenever you would reveal a heraldric altar, you reveal 2 instead. Dude, killing a treasure goblin in a nightmare dungeon has a small chance to spawn a portal that takes you to the goblin's retreat. They put in the goblin place again. Awesome. That's awesome. Cool, dude. And okay, and each endgame activity has a tree like this. Check this out. So you can level up all of the endgame activities. Dude, that is cool. Okay, conquer a nightmare dungeon. And then, okay. We're just double Helltide Harvest here. Doesn't matter what we pick. Great. Dude, this is great. This is such a cool thing. Not only is there reason to do this stuff to rank it up, but this war plan stuff keeps it fresh. So we're constantly doing something different.
We agree. The plan is set.
That is fantastic design. I love that. Okay. Just double check, make sure I don't need to clear out stuff here. Let's dunk some of these gems here. Okay, we need to keep an eye out. We need double sockets here and here so we can put in rune words. Keep the flawless on us. Okay. Sell these fish. Where's the vendor that'll buy stuff? Over here? Oh, this is the obols. Okay, I don't want to spend those yet. Here? Oh. Bounty hunter. Huh. I thought there was a vendor that would buy stuff from us. You? Enrich scrap? What? Refine material. Jeweler? Oh. The great example of live service games done right. Yep. So expensive to add a socket. Okay. Yikes.
Good luck, mainlander.
Okay. Maybe there's not a place we can sell stuff? Oh, down here. Perhaps. I sell things to you, sir?
New tool for the mainlander?
Will you buy these?
Deal.
Okay. That's something else we gotta go do, is, fish. Still have that quest from the very beginning to go catch all those fish. Let's get to 70 first. I might have to start a Paladin this weekend, off stream.
3 will die to calm the mountain. You, the eldest, will lead your younger siblings. Your words will give them courage. Your death will push them deeper to find the evil below.
So we could do it on stream. It'd just be a leveling, which we could do a lot faster now that we have the runes to give us like 60% more XP.
Be careful!
Curious, are YouTube Shorts monetized at all? So in order to unlock monetization for Shorts, you have to have 10 million views and I believe 2,000 subscribers in a month. It's way higher than normal video. Way higher. So to normalize, to get the first step of monetization open for streaming and whatever, it's 500 subs. That unlocks the ability for people to become members, which is effectively like a Twitch sub, and then also allows them to do super chats, I believe. Then if you want ad revenue, you have to get to 1,000 subs, I believe. Yeah.
Magic. Something feels wrong. We need to help.
Now then.
There's a choice cut.
We'll get there eventually. But yeah, shorts are kind of brutal, man.
Too much.
So because I haven't had any good shorts content, well, what I haven't seen as good shorts content, like this game is terrible for shorts.
Bloody hell.
I had that one video do really well, right? Well, if the videos that come out after it don't do as well, then you get stuck back in low count jail, basically view count jail, in the algorithm. And then if you don't consistently put a video out of that same quality every day,
That was fun.
you get the algorithm like drops you back. So if you want to have a successful string of shorts, you basically need to produce a short every day that makes roughly the same amount of views, which is kind of crazy, because you're talking, you know, 1 million or at least 500,000 views every day on short every day. Which is even crazier to me because of the I mean, you never know if a short's gonna do well or not. Like the one that did well, I just thought it was funny. I didn't think it was gonna take off at all, and it did. And then the ones that I thought might have a chance to go, you know, semi-viral or at least get a couple 100,000 views, just went nowhere. So it's wild. The whole thing is just wild. Crazy stuff. Also, the payout on shorts is wildly different than regular video. Right, if I remember right, on a long form video, 1 million views would net you, what was it, like $5,000 or something? Interact with it. And then that same amount of views on a short is like $60. But in all fairness, it's a lot easier to produce a ton of shorts than it is long form content. So, and it's also a lot easier to get that many views on short form content. I did have somebody thank me for my review of Mouse PI yesterday, which was nice. It's only gotten like 24 views or something, but nice to know it helped somebody. And I've already got ideas to make the videos better for the next one I do, which will probably be Crimson Desert. Well, that got us almost to 68.
Hell, you know what they say. If you don't stretch, you die.
Right. If you don't stretch, you'll die. Remember that, chat. Your weekly wisdom. Stretch or die. Okay.
I do say, is that rain?
It's coming. Sit. You had to get it in there before your calls. Back to the hilltide. Let's do it. Enemies?
No.
Oh, we were still in the town. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Levels. Need to get to 75 cinders here. Good. A bunch of shorts with my cat. Guaranteed success.
Let's see what you got.
Good. Good. I don't think she'd sit still long enough, though. If I could catch Merritt playing with his banana, people would probably go crazy about that. Catnip banana. Mind out of the gutter. POV gaming as a cat dad. You know, we could do that. Yep. The amount of time she gets in front of me just to screw me over during a boss fight. Or plops on the keyboard at the worst time. I could put a GoPro on her, but that would just, I think, make people sick. Constantly all over the place.
We demand blood.
full already? Jeez. How long do we have on the Helltide? Oh, 40 minutes. Oh, and we have enough to get a chest. Let's just go ahead and do this. Letho the Stream Slayer, they kept knocking out the wires. Yep. Rest in peace, Letho. Rest in peace. She's definitely my little Stream Slayer, that's for sure. That is for sure. Neat upgrades. Just stuff to replace my ring, but okay, now we could do this and then socket the runes. Which runes did we need? We are supposed to have... For Seth. That. That not oh, okay, here we go. Nice. Oh, your inventory is full.
Yeah, step up to my. That's it for that piece.
Two more war plans. Okay, great. What do we have over here? We need to do 5 more whispers and a Curest Undercity run. We plan to occupy have like 8 brains in their arms and 1 central. Each arm has a brain? Well, I guess that makes sense why they're so smart then, huh? It's interesting. Tribute of armaments, tribute of growth. Okay. This is just plain better. And we can put a rune word in that as well. Sem qua. Sem qua. Cool. Oh, these boots are better. We're gonna lose some movement speed, but that's fine.
Ah, Mainlander, what brings you?
Awesome.
Nice bit of kit there.
Ooh. You sure they're aliens? They may very well be. They may very well be. When killing your demons, you have a 34% chance for each to count as 2. What? And then there.
Pity to break another's work.
Cool. Alright, let's keep doing these. Rare war plan. Oh. Okay. A large amount of Heraldric Regents and 37 XP. So that's going to level up Helltides. And then we'll do our first Harassed Undercity. Ooh, man, I love this system. This is awesome.
May the light go with you.
Okay. I thought I just saw a purple thing pop up. Where's that at? Don't see it on the map. The Helltide. Now it should, in theory, it should put us back in the one we were already in. Yes, awesome. Less work we have to do to finish it. I think one of the craziest octopus things I've seen was the one, I'm sure you've probably seen it too because I think it went viral on the internet, but when they put it into like a peanut butter jar and screwed the lid tight, and then the octopus figured out how to unscrew the lid and just got out like it was nothing. Well, you haven't seen that. Oh, yeah. I think it was a peanut butter jar. Big, maybe a fairly large peanut butter jar, but yeah. If you Google it, it'll probably come up. I mean, actually, it's probably on YouTube for that matter. It's a cool vid to watch. You can just see the octopus when they put it in there, and then they're screwing the lid on. You can see the octopus look up like, dude, what the heck? What are you doing to me? Got this look in its eye like, rude, dude. Totally rude. Will visit 1,000 curses upon your household for this human. Okay, we have enough for a chest. Just need to find one. Like there's one right there. Super easy. Good. We're getting some whispers while we're at it. Right. Zach here, chat. Spirit Brazier. Oh, I like that they put everything in one place. So in the last expansion, if you wanted to do the Kurast Undercity, you had to go to this city over here. But if you wanted to do the Tree of Whispers, you had to go here. And if you wanted to do the other thing, you had to go over here, and it was just like... It's too much. It was too spread out. The fact that they put everything in this city is awesome. Okay. So I don't remember how to do this. Okay, open the portal or enhance its reward potential. Okay, let's do... Earn experience at attunement rank 1. So this is an XP bonus. This is higher chance to earn legendary equipment. Okay, we're gonna save those for when we're max level. Let's do this. A bargain. Yeah, I don't care about that. Do it. Ward upgrades 0 of 4. Attunement ignite beacons. Slay monsters. Time bonus. Slay afflicted monsters. Reach the district boss before the time expires. Okay. What any of that means. Let's just do the stuff. Oh, these are like the old, yeah, these are, I don't remember what they're called in D3. But they were like timed dungeons where you didn't have to worry about loot till the end. That's what these are. Did I not get this? Means I probably didn't get the other. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. Here, this guy. A huge cluster of time. Yes. Okay. Time, so we want to go this way. Go. Nice. Nope. The film wouldn't really matters too much. Now we're up to 3. Quick look at the map here. Time. Come up here, hit the time, hit this, hit these times, hit this. Should max us out. So we shouldn't need to go after this. Might actually get maxed out by this. Oop. Close though. Maybe by clearing these, we won't even need to go for the other two. Because once you're capped, I don't think there's any point in doing that. We're capped. Alright, go ahead and do this one. Could be the boss.
I do this for your sake, child. No gate will save you. I forgive you, child. I forgive you.
Let's have a peek inside.
Lots of XP. Hey, we hit 70. Nice. Heck yeah, dude. And that counted as a Tree of Whispers. Nice. So, that was great. Hey, Dragon. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, so now I need to keep my eye open for level 70 stuff, which I don't think we got any. But we should get some from the, yeah, this is all level 69, of course. We should get some from the tree, though. And relaxing? Nice.
Taken apart, melted down.
Hail victory, and many more to come.
Neat. Okay, so now we can rank up a couple levels. For a couple of traits for the in-game activities.
It is done.
Let's go for a collection of two-handed weapons. I think a level 70 weapon is going to be the biggest upgrade there. Okay. 70, that's only a single helm, or a single slot. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and equip these. Shadow damage multiplier 21%. Seems pretty good. You were just looking at someone else's build and it seemed crazy with like 100 red hands going everywhere while he jumped around. Looked very Diablo 3-ish. Now that we've hit 70, I'm really excited to see what kind of what the in-game builds look like graphically. I really like this build, but it's probably I have a feeling it's not the strongest. But I'm pretty excited about the end game so far. So this war table thing, which I'll show you in just a second, gives you a mix of stuff to do, and then you earn XP towards those activities that then will unlock traits that unlock cool, like, little extras for those in-game activities. So I'm liking it, 'cause before I always got burnt out because there was one activity, it was the best activity, and you just spam the crap out of it, right? So you just burn out super fast. This is cool because it keeps you doing different stuff, which I really, really like. Plus 438. Yeah, I think we'll put that on. Seems good. That's a big upgrade. All right. Cool. Wow, it's 2 levels. Jeez. Okay.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Seems like a bunch of complementary systems working together. Yep. There might be an argument that there's too many different things. But, I don't think so. Oh man, okay, we got our Paragon tree, I forgot. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up in a minute. I don't know what to do with this extra 8 points we have. Okay, so here's the Warplanes thing. So we have enough XP in the Helltides that I can pick one of these 3. Actually, it looks like we can pick all of them. When a Hellworm emerges, it unleashes one of the following: a Chaos Rift, which releases varied rewards upon collapse, Maggots, which burst out XP orbs when slain, and Bloodseekers, which are much more likely to drop ancestral items. While empowered by a shrine and a Helltide, slain enemies grant double the progress to your threat level. Interesting. Demonic rats will frequently attack you in Helltide? What? I'm gonna go for the Hellmouth. That just seems better. Okay. Give me just a second here, chat. I'm gonna look up if there is a there's an end game guide for this thing or not. Tier 1 starter. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should focus on getting full level 70 gear before we look at pushing anything anywhere. Okay, so if we happen to come across a Spine of Tathamet or an Anathema of the Primes, those apparently enable good in-game build in-game builds, but they're uniques. In-game transition. Okay.
No other people I'd rather break bread with.
Okay, so we basically need to build up our power till we can get Clear Pit Tier 10. That allows us to enter Torment 1, which is when in-game actually begins. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break, chat, and we'll be right back, and we'll figure out a build. See you in just a couple minutes. Thank you, Dragon. So sorry. Welcome back, everybody. I really need to start double-checking that when I hit the button. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, what I was saying is that I got my back stretched. Hopefully we're good for a little while. And the current build that we have does have an endgame build. So we're just going to stick with that unless we find the unique that unlocks the other build. So yeah, I guess really kind of what we're looking for now is legendary affixes and a legendary heraldic seal. Can you share a clip of the cool build? Yeah, absolutely. It's probably the Tyrant's Grasp, would be my guess. And that's the one that requires the unique. And it sounds cool. I mean, just the name Tyrant's Grasp sounds awesome. He's just bouncing around. That's awesome. Dude, that looks sick. That looks sick. Dude's got a lot of people watching him. Nice. Okay. So. Let's keep doing war plan. Let's do this.
Dara's Amazons already took care of it. They built a fine memorial for him by the sea.
Yeah, I'm loving the animations on Warlock. A lot of the skills have very cool animations.
I saved this from the ashes of the tree. It seems only fitting that you should return it to him. Make him whole again.
I know if they brought back the option for Hammerden. I believe so. Paladin is one thing that I definitely want to try. At some point.
When an Amazon queen dies without appointing a successor,
I'm pretty sure Hammerden is a thing, though.
Convened to choose one. To be summoned is a high honor, especially for a mainlander.
You're talking about the whirly-twirly hammers that swirl around you? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
You little bastard. Pilgrims aren't welcome here anymore. Get the hell out of Skovos.
That pilgrim! He wasn't hurting anyone. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So we're going to do a couple of these, and I'm curious if we're going to get legendary and unique rewards like we did before.
Alright, we're leaving.
This one looks like trouble. Run!
Another mainlander. Not a pilgrim though, are you? Not with those scars. Fine, he's yours. But mark my words, you'll regret defending scum like him.
You're lucky to be alive.
Not luck. It was Akarat's light that shielded me. Through both of you. I'm Benatros. I only just arrived in Skovos.
And I'm Adoni. If you're looking for Akarat, I'm afraid he's gone. Some folks say he was not who he claimed to be.
It's true. The Akarat who walked Skovos was a demon.
It was no demon that drew me here. The light is at work. I seek a band of pilgrims. They're said to be gathering in the Zaera Amphitheater. Might either of you know the way?
Zaera? You can't go there alone. It's a dangerous path. Are you for hire as a bodyguard, mainlander? I'm no fighter, and the way to the Zaera amphitheater is through a rough part of town. If we travel to the south, we can work our way through the back streets.
You know Skovos well. Is there anywhere else I should visit?
Are you a sightseer or a pilgrim?
Can't I be both?
Well, the temples are something to behold. I visited the Temple of Life once, when I was only a girl. Oh, I still remember the smell of the forest. Like a perfume.
The Temple of Life. I'll make sure I see it too, my friend.
Do a side quest and then do a war plan. Switch back and forth. I'm just curious. So we did a couple side quests during the story, and each of them gave us either a legendary or a unique, or both. Very curious if that continues now that we're max level, or if it's just going to give us junk. If it gives us junk, I'm just going to get rid of the side quests. Let's see. Let's see. Find the memorial to to Lorath. Okay.
There.
Ready for a massacre.
I like that they changed these silent chests. So that you don't have to have those weird ring or keys that you had to buy with obols before. It's just a weird. Made no sense. Yeah, we got nothing from that. I mean, we got XP, but yeah. The other two were in town, weren't they? Kinda looks like it. Oh, season rank reward. Season rank rewards are available. Oh, another skill point, some more XP, ranking cash. Nice. 2 more whispers and we'll have this. Any caches. And kill a blood maiden. We need to spend a chunky time in Helltides for this. And then we'll have to do the Hellish Descent. Unlock rank 3. No idea what a layer boss is. Okay. Oh, and that skill point unlocks for all characters. Yo! Okay, so that's like the way it was before with the statues and everything. So they moved them into seasonal ranks? Interesting. Okay. Using this spicy salsa. Nice. Like it. We just want to get level 70 stuff on us. Okay. Survival. Okay, so we could switch to the survival set because we don't need bonus XP. Ocean healing. Need any of that.
You know where to find me.
Which dungeon keys? Party must conquer Kara Yisu. Oh, it's a dungeon we haven't done yet. Okay, that's fine. Salvage this seal? It's weird. Huh. Okay. Throw it on the ground, I guess. Wait, we got another, so now we do 3. What does this say? Rewards, a medium amount of gems. Okay, so conquer Nightmare Dungeon, large amount of golden obols. Harassed Undercity. Harassed Undercity. So that will actually push us to a level in the Undercity and a level in the Nightmare Dungeons. Cool, man. I'm loving this endgame so far. This is great. This is great. Okay, so let's see. Spend some of our obols here.
Feeling lucky, mainlander?
Let's get boots.
Terrible. It's worth. Nice. Damn. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Trial finished so soon?
Mind. We got no boots. None. Lots of max life. Evade grants movement speed. We get movement speed and we get wrath regen. Alright. Tempting. I think we want evade charges. Because we have a rune word. Oh no, we don't have it on us anymore. Okay. We're supposed to have a rune word on us that every time we evade, we get a movement speed boost. +3 to rampage. Seems pretty good. Max reduce evades cooldown by 1 second. That's pretty tempting. Fortify dodge chance. Those are very tanky boots. You can put these on. Yeah. Cool.
Back to it then.
Take a look at the cube recipes here real quick. Adds a random affix to an item. Change and affix to one of the same category. Transfigure an item. Grants a random modification of great possibilities. Item has a very high chance to become unmodifiable after transfiguration. Transmutes a common equipment item into a random unique of the same type. Okay, so we could gamble that. Into, what was the name of that item? Anathema of the Primes. Bear with me here, chat. Bear with me. Anathema Primes of the Primes is a unique two-handed sword. Upgrade a common two-handed sword to unique in the cube or farm Andariel. It also prefers to have a unique ring called Hecaton Chasm. You can only get it from Astaroth or Nightmare Dungeon escalation signals. Sigils, rather. Okay. Are there any uniques that the Dreadclaw build wants? A lot, apparently. Litany of the Sable, okay. Footfalls of the Waning World, Godslayer Crown, and the Night Terror Amulet. Okay. Upgrade a common dagger in the cube. Okay. Igni Rune plus Prid or Nagu allows you to auto-cast Dark Prison with all its upgrades with near permanent uptime, so you can drop it from your bar in order to pick up Sigil of Subversion instead. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we need to find a dagger. We need to find a dagger. Big time. Look at the Paragon tree here. It's pulled up. So we want... Yeah, I need to find a basic dagger. Remember that, chat. Okay, we want to go this way. Is there a place we can buy a basic dagger? See if we can get one from the weaponsmith down here.
Much where you swing that thing?
Okay. We need to keep our eye out for a basic white dagger. Alright. Ooh. Nightmare Dungeon, ahoy. Ahoy, ahoy.
Beware what the shadows hide.
Let's get a set charm. That's great. The sooner we can replace the XP ones that we have on, the better. Once we replace those XP ones, we'll go make a Paladin. Stick them on the Paladin. Oh, that actually gives us a good reason to keep that gem or charm that we had. Because I think it was level 2. Hopefully it's still down when we go back. If not, not even sure when we get access to that on a new character. Might not get it till like level 10 or something. Not that it takes very long to hit that. We bother with a tribute? And runes. And experience. Experience wouldn't be bad. That'll give us more Paragon points faster. I don't want to save these for when we're higher difficulty. Let's do this. Bargain. Do more armor, sure, why not? Real quick, Paragon points here. Fuck it, we want Abyssal? Yes, which we don't have yet, okay. Do it. Is this like bonus weapons if we kill this? Not sure what these are. A little bonus time, so that's good. We'll say the grasp build is probably simpler mechanically. Probably also more defensive. To look into that one. Any plans for a Paladin run on stream? Yeah, we probably can do that. I do want to make one really bad. I think what we may do is as soon as I replace the XP earning charms on this one, we may go ahead and make a Paladin. Because that extra 50-60% XP is going to be huge for leveling. Make it go a lot smoother. Very interested to see how Paladin feels. We do not need to do that thing because we've already maxed out. Probably just sprint the boss, actually. We need to do any of this. We're already doing pretty solid damage. The difficulty that we're on. What would we do? Do not get 30 minutes. Yeah, once I finish this, this war plan, go ahead and make a Paladin. And maybe this afternoon we'll poke around on the Paladin a little bit. Well, throw that out. Grab these. Did we get? Yeah. Okay, we got to keep our eye out for a either a two-handed sword or a dagger. Whichever one we find a base weapon of first is what we will convert into a unique. Pistol, yeah. Pretty good. And just swap that. Yep. magic. You know, I kind of want to start saving the commons, like at least one of each type, just for cube conversion. Let's do that. Okay. Legendaries in there. Crack these real quick.
That's it for that piece.
Okay. We have one more. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. Assuming the story will be exactly the same. So the cool part is, for your extra characters, you do not have to go through the story again.
We leave nothing standing.
We can just go straight into doing this war chest stuff. I'm gonna save that. We're just gonna do this one raw. So we can go straight on the Paladin. We'll be able to go straight into like Helltides and stuff, and just start grinding. Now you can do the story if you want. But yeah, there's a story skip, so it's not like PoE where you're forced to do the story again. Which honestly in this game would be, as good as the story is, it would be such a slog. Although this expansion story was really good, so not too bad. I guess you don't have to start all the way from the beginning. That would be horrendous. That would be really bad. Just a whole bunch of stuff back here. He's still close to getting this. Spirit bacon. Delicious. I do enjoy a good spirit bacon. You try a Paladin, you can do like a breakdown of each class and their playstyle for new players. Yeah, maybe. It's been a while since I've played some of the other classes, so I'm sure they've changed a lot. Good idea, though. Look into that. We may have to just create each class and play around with them. Make sure they still work the same way that I remember them working. Oh, we can skedaddle along then. Ew, tons of time in this one, wow. Oh, you mostly meant the 2 new classes. Yeah, we can do that, for sure. For sure. Time is no longer a concern. Oh, that's good. What is going on here? Yosh, the golem?
Past, only the hunt. I have become
I don't know what these statues are on the minimap up here, but oh.
Work up and
Yeah, we didn't get hardly anything out of that.
Fancy a tasty morsel.
Wow. We got shoes and XP. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Paladin actually has heals or not. Not sure on that. Let's see, do we need this one? Okay, let's go turn this in, and then let's create us a Paladin. And do we have... There's another survival one. Resist all elements. Okay, so we want to take this off for the Paladin. 2 to occult skills, +3 to abyss skills. Yo, that's good. Phoba and Phoba. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we can either do impairment reduction and lucky hit. Poison resist. Oh, we don't have the 3rd one. Okay. Do this one. You can just... Sure. Great. Okay, we'll put these in here for the Paladin. This in here for the Paladin. Yeah, it requires level 2, so we should be able to get that, no problem. We'll nuke that. Set the Mastery one in here. Yeah, it's not quite like a WoW pal. Like, there's not really... I can't say that there's not a tank, but there's not really a tank. It's garbage. Okay. So you could build, before the Paladin came out, you could technically build the Druid and I think the Barbarian as a party tank, because there is kind of like a raid dungeon thing, or there was in the last expansion. But I don't know how much of that still exists. It was more like a, rather than a tank, it was more like a party buffer. Almost. And you have stuff. Okay. Cool. A ring. Demonic hoop. Each hit with demonology skills increases the damage you deal with demonology skills. Wow. Super low rolls on that. Is that one we need, though? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Right. Okay. Let's make a Paladin. Leave game. And like a beefy bard. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, oh, here you go. Playstyle breakdown right here. You can either be a Juggernaut, turn your defense into an unstoppable offense, onslaught of attacks that builds in speed and intensity, rain down heavenly devastation, and, become an angel, sounds like. Sounds kind of cool. Alright, we're never gonna see our face, but, let's do some customization here, I suppose. Rugged beard. Nice. Nice. Okay, we're gonna have to go with, let's see. I don't think that's gray enough for us. Black and white. We have a better beard. Like that. So we have to go for the sage's beard. It's just fantastic. Oh yeah. Looking spicy. What I'm talking about. Ooh, even better. Dude. It would be so cool to have hair like that in real life, but that looks heavy. That looks so heavy. That would get so annoying. Reds, okay. Here we go, I think that looks like me, yeah. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's go back here. Skin tone. Let's see, we need to be pasty. Very pasty. I'm a basement-dwelling nerd. Bootsy Collins. Oh, that's a little yellow. Oh, good. That's a good pasty color. All right. And then let's go with white incandescent eyes. That's cool. Crystal eyes. It looks more like you than you look like yourself. Makeup? Why do we have makeup on? Hey, you know what? Whatever. Sure. Jewelry. Horseshoes. Sure. Light's eternal etchings. You know what? Sure. It's fine. I don't want to spend a huge amount of time on this. Let's make them... We can make them gold? Yo, that's serious. Let's go teal. Teal? Cyan. Go cyan. You have unlocked the ability to skip the campaign on any of your characters. Okay. What are we gonna name this guy? Rock Bonk? No, that's probably a good barbarian name. Rockhammer. There we go. Perfect. Lore accurate name. Start with Lord of Hatred campaign completed. Okay, great. Let's go. And we're gonna start on... Oh, we can actually, we should switch to this for our other guy. Yeah. Let's start on hard. Yeah, hard. Okay. Any child. The Hammer. My name is the Hammer. Okay, now we're gonna have to figure out a build. Oh, cool. Okay, so we can keep working on ranks, even though we switch characters. That's cool. Rock Lobster. I should have done that. I should have done that. Armor. What is under weapons? Thought we already unlocked weapons. Yo, that's kind of cool looking. Dude, look at that bonker. Holy moly. What we got? We got 5. Grab this 100 platinum. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna have to come up with a guide here real quick. Hang on. Paladin. Okay, we have. Oh, there's only one leveling build. Okay. This build is based on Thorn's damage and Juggernaut synergies. Oh. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer, to be honest. Super fast, can ignore items. Easy endgame transition. Small AoE, cooldown timing, and best on stationary target. Okay. Interesting. We're a Thorny Paladin? Yep. We are indeed. Okay, we're gonna grab Clash and put 2 points in it. Okay. Grab Blessed Shield when we hit level 3. Okay. Yeah, we don't have access to... Yes, we do. Haha. Indeed. Alright, let's go grab the... I wonder if we can equip the other thingies yet. I didn't realize these had levels. 62, 48, and 32. Son of a biscuit. Okay. So that's all useless then. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Well, so much for that idea.
You look well, my friend. It ought to be. Impressive sight indeed, after everything. Come, I have something to show you.
Okay. Level 2. Heck yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I smacked the crap out of it, didn't I? He just looked at me and cooed at me. In response. Alright, we got 5 minutes. I don't know that we can do anything on this class in 5 minutes, but, Nightmare Dungeon, Helltide Harvest. Okay. Now this is interesting. So our war plans are ranked up independent. So I have to level this stuff up on each character. Which is cool, because that means doing your other characters actually matters. So I like that. Okay. So rather than dive into anything here, we're gonna do some glam. Gonna do some glam. Okay, pets. We're gonna use Mr. Tickles. Use this. And sure. Trophy. Obviously, we're gonna have angel wings, of course. We do not have a lot of shields unlocked, which is actually kind of surprising. Alright, sword. Obviously, we have to go with the Azure Wrath. That's cool. Ooh, Tears of Blood's pretty cool. Yep, a ton of swords unlocked. Yo, that's cool. The Doombringer. That's a cool blade. Also a very cool blade. Sword. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Helm of the Heavens Guard. Okay, so if we equip the theme here... pretty sick. That's pretty sick. What else do we have for helmets here? And that looks particularly cool. That one's kind of cool. I like that one. The rest of these are just kind of whatever. Eye of Wolves? Interesting. Meh. Sunbringer Crown. Yo, that's sick. That's sick. That is cool armor. Illumination of the Sunbringer, okay. Greater Helm of the Khosrow? Meh. Yeah, that armor's sick. That is super cool. I like this a lot too, though. Pigment? We get something to match the wings a little better. There we go. Doesn't change the shield. Yeah, nothing's changing our little light flappies. Where was the one? Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of just like the normal. Can we change the color on this? No. Okay. Maybe we just take the wings off. Get a little wolf cub instead. Oh. Dude. It's ridiculous, but amazing. What? Matches with everything, too. Also, rather crazy looking. Oh, that's the back piece you get for the, buying the super expensive version of the expansion. Yeah, I don't really like the... I like the wings. We're gonna go without the wings. Confirm look. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Salutations, Wanderer. Come and don the mantle of history's champions.
Does this come with a shield? Oh, it does. Oh, mace. Oh, two-handed mace. Interesting. Man, that armor is just sick. It's so sick. That armor is the Inquisition coming to lock you up for putting pineapple on pizza. What is this? Dude. That's freaking insane. That is awesome Warlock armor. Dude. Two-handed sword, two-handed axe. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad these aren't cheaper. That is actually... That's each one of these little eyeballs is moving. That's so cool. What is this? Whoa. That's cool. That's super, like, That probably looks better on female characters, but that's really gnarly looking. Gotta hand it to their art department. They are knocking it out of the park with these skins. Crazy. Still super partial to this. Both of these skins. But this one in particular, I love this skin so much. That is just cool. Anyway, chat, that's gonna be it for the morning stream. I'm gonna go take a an extended stretch and lunch break. I don't think I'm gonna attempt to work out today. Maybe a little bit. Because of my back. But we'll be back in a couple hours at about 1:15 p.m. EDT. I might be back a little bit early since I'm not doing an exercise. For an afternoon of grinding. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna keep hammering out on the Warlock, see if we can get to Torment 1 today. That's all gonna be dependent on RNG. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate each and every one of you. And if I don't see you for the afternoon stream, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time for more fun and games. Bye-bye.